Good morning, new week, new job. I'm going to turn the camera around in a minute, tell you exactly what's going to be going on this one. Okay, here is the garden. First of all, I'm going to be removing this old sleeper here. This will be renewed with a new oak sleeper. It's going to have the usual treatment that you've seen me do before. It's obviously going to be cut, it's going to be planed all round with the Viking size planer, and then finished with several coats of Danish oil. This flower bed here is going to be tidied up, and then where this old again rotting sleeper is, that's going to be replaced with some Cor-ten metal edging. And then here I'm going to be creating a new pollinator friendly flower bed. It'll probably come out about 80 centimeters. I'll get a line down there, cut that, all that turf be removed. I've got some new soil going in, I've got the plants that's going to be created there. And then we're going to do a little bit of sort of, I can say patting, but try and get this lawn back together. There's some sort of dead spots in it, the customer said, so we're going to be raking back, getting it back to a bit of a tilth. I've got some new soil in, a bit of levelling, and we're going to get a mix of grass seed and low growing wildflower seed and some clover seed mix in there just to help fill in that. So that's the project. Let's get started. thought I'd better have a little chat with you after all of that footage you've seen, show you what we've been doing and what's left to do. So as you've seen, created the flower bed over there. You've seen all the plants that I planted with the names at the bottom. That went into a high quality subsoil. It's had the fine mulch over top with a decent layer of that, because obviously in the summer that will start breaking down and softening, drying out in the sun. So it's always good to have a good layer of that. You see me put the Cor-ten steel edging down that end, and also steel edging down there. I've been filling in the divots best I can in this lawn, and I've raked out all of the dead grass, so we've got some bare points. Again, that's been filled in with the new soil. That is all going to be seeded. That is my next job. I'm going to give it a tilt it over with the rake, loosen that surface up, break it down a little bit, get a mix of grass seed, wildflower seed, and some clover seed. It's going to be low height growing wildflowers in there, so that's going to be the next job. You also saw me do this sleeper that was put on had a non-woven geotextile membrane, and we had the sub base compacted in and a bed of concrete, haunched with concrete. It's had a couple of coats of Danish oil already. It's going to have a couple more later once all of the seeding work is done and everything is ready to go this side of the sleeper. So yeah, last day here today. Let's get going. That's me all done on another project. We've got the sleepers in, we've got the Cor-ten edging for the flower bed, we've got the new flower bed, we've got the pollinator friendly planting, we've got the grass seed that's mixed in with the clover seed and the low growing wildflower seed. That's all done. We've given that a cover over with some topsoil, so we're going to let that develop now. Customers going to have to keep watering this, so we're in that hot part of the year now, so every evening once the sun goes down, give this a good watering, and hopefully within sort of 4 or 5 weeks we should see some pretty decent shoots of new grass and plants coming up here. Hopefully I'll get some updates for you. Anyway, until then, I'll see you in the next one.